Hey everyone, it's Tony here with Dojo Hero. I just wanted to make a real quick video now that we have our 10-year anniversary coming up and we're putting out Dojo Hero X in honor of that 10 years. So we thought that that would be pretty cool. And I wanted to just give you a quick kind of tour through the actual site. I put a couple of videos up, like little 60-second clips of me kind of navigating around in there and some images, but I wanted to give you a closer look because this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. The framework for Dojo Hero will be completely different. Nothing will change like on your end. It just, when you log in, it will all look different. So if you have been in there lately, you've already noticed that I've changed the way the categories are broken up. So what I did was I went back and I found a lot of the drills that we started like early on, like some of the best stuff. I was like, oh man, I can't even remember doing that in class lately because it kind of gets lost in the site. So what I did was I took all the drills and I put them in modules. So if you'll notice, we've got the 3 to 6 year olds and then the 7 and over. So all of the categories are the same. Some of them have been combined and I moved them around a little bit, like how they go, because that's kind of like how you would run a class almost. So we've got our warm-ups, our kicking, our teamwork and partner drills, short forms, creative long forms, after class games, self-defense, demo team and weapons, kickboxing, and then yoga. And then when you scroll, you can use your finger, or if you notice at the bottom you have these white dots. If you just click on any one of those dots, it'll just zip you right to like that module. And each module is based off like a month. So if I open up, let's just say module number 1. What that will do is that will open up a series of drills for me that gives me a new drill every single day to try. So to try to get through the entire module would get you a different drill that you can try out each and every single day without ever repeating yourself for like a year and a half or something like that. And that's just in this one category and you've got several categories that you can choose from that you can do the same thing with. So same thing down at the bottom, you've got the little dots that you can click on and it will just zip you right there to that video, or you can use your finger here to scroll across. So anytime you open up one of the videos, up at the top, and it's important that you mark these complete as you're doing them, because it's going to calculate how much of the course or how much of the site that you've actually completed for this particular product, for the drills, the Awesome Drills product. So when I'm done with this, up at the top, you'll notice that it has a complete this lesson button. So you'll click that. And what that'll also do is that's going to open up other content that's hidden within the site, and I'll kind of get into that in just a couple of minutes with the badges and the certificates and the Easter eggs. For whatever your favorite drills are, there's a star here now. So on the app we had it, but if you're accessing just Dojo Hero on the desktop or just the regular site and not the app, we didn't have the feature to have like a favorites list. So the star here, if you click that will add this video to your favorites. And then if you just scroll down a little bit, there's a comment section. You can always comment on there. And then anytime you need to get back to the main page, just click Dojo Hero X up at the top, the little logo. And what that'll do is that will take you back to like the main category page right here. Okay. The up next button right here, it's going to, when you log in, it's going to start you somewhere in the site, and it'll probably be different for everybody, but it will encourage you to try to complete that before it skips you to a new category. Not all the time, but most of the time. So right here, we're looking at a mobile version of the new site, but if you're on a desktop or if you have your phone turned sideways, the background, like behind where it says Welcome Dojo Heroes, that's to your left, and then the entire screen is a picture of the video that's next that you haven't seen yet. It's just a clip, a screenshot of that, and it'll change every time you log on or every time you watch this video. So if I watch this up next video, the spinner, which we were just over there in that library, you mark that complete. So this would be the next one, and then every day that image in the background changes depending on what's coming up next in that category, and it encourages you to go all the way through the entire thing, and then it'll switch you to a different category to try to complete that one. So if you just scroll down here, of course you just scroll over, and it's the same for each one of them. Some of them only have 4 or 5 modules, some have more. Down at the bottom you can tell by looking at the dots. Okay, like the module here has 7. These are really cool if you haven't done like the 2-person demos. So it makes it a lot easier, I think, to navigate through the site, having it set up as modules like this. And plus it brings all of the stuff that kind of got lost within the site over the years, kind of back to the front of the line. So that's pretty cool, and it gives you a wide variety of things that you can do throughout your week. Up at the top left, you'll notice those 2 arrows. If you click that, what that'll do is that will open up a sidebar, and if you're on a desktop, it'll always be there. You can of course search for whatever you want to look for within the site right up here with the search bar. And then there's going to be search filters probably won't be on there. External links will be, and that will zip you to different parts of what Dojo Hero offers. Like maybe you want to bounce over to the Mat Chat product. I can put links in there that can do that. And then here will be like your favorites list. So we just added that just a couple seconds ago. And then your modules. So any time you click on one of the modules, it will open up all of the submodules for you. Okay, so let's say we're in warm-ups and we want to go to module number 4. That's just a really quick way of getting right to it. Okay, and then whenever you open those up, it gives you all of the drills that are in that library. So if you're looking for something specific, you can, or just want to kind of browse and see the different drills that are in there, then you can do that, and you can do it like super fast. Okay, so that's up here at the top left. The 3 bars over on the right, that will take you back to your main library with all your products, and you can log out. Now let's look at the badges, certificates, and Easter eggs. So what I did was I created some badges that kind of bring back, I guess, a little bit of nostalgia for me. I mean, I'm almost 49, so I came up in the years in the 80s with some really awesome martial arts movies, and I created badges kind of based off of what inspired me as a young kid growing up, pre-teens, that made me just want to do martial arts just like every single day. And I still watch these movies to the day. And if you're anywhere near my age, you're in your 40s, 50s, then you're going to get this, and you're going to know exactly what these badges are when you see them. But when you first log on, if you haven't achieved any of them, you can kind of see what some of them are, but some of them you can't, because there's an X through all of them. Okay, so like right now you can kind of see what like number 1 and number 2 is. Some of these are actually going to change. You probably can't tell what the last one is, but that's like the hardest one to open. So the first one up here at the top, the way you unlock these is by completing certain tasks. So if you, for example, when this comes out and you watch the 2 welcome videos, which is basically going to be a walkthrough of the site and just a real quick welcome video from me, won't be very long. And then if you watch both of those and you complete those and you mark them complete up at the top, It starts your progression of how much percentage of the site that you've completed. And what it'll do is it'll unlock that. So when you refresh your page or you log back in, the X will be gone, and then you'll own that badge. Now, to get to the second badge, or to open up the second badge, what'll happen is once you complete one or once you unlock one, you'll get an automatic email that'll be sent right to you that'll give you the task that you need to complete in order to unlock the next badge. And there will also, if you just hover over them, it will give you what you need to do in order to get it unlocked. So for example, on badge number 2, I can just tell you, you would have to watch 10 videos in one particular module that I had picked out. So when you watch those 10 videos, it's not too much, it's not overwhelming, but it encourages you to watch these and then implement them into your class. Because if you do, I know you will have results 100%. For sure. And in adding new content into your classes is always a good thing, but you still want to kind of keep who you are as an individual and as a school owner. So just adding a little bit here and a little bit there, something new each and every day, does nothing but increase your retention. And when kids stop having fun, that's when they start to quit. And sometimes we kind of just get into the same routine, we have our same curriculum, which is fine to have that system. You absolutely have to have that, but to be able to add new stuff into it, I think is crucial. So that's why I think the site is so cool. But making it kind of like a game almost now, with these badges, I think even brings it to like a whole nother level of coolness, in my opinion. So getting through all of these, and some of them will change. I just had some of them up there as placeholders, but some of them will stay. And every time you unlock one, when you log in, you'll have the actual image. The X will be gone, and then you'll get that email that will show you how to open up the third one. And each one of them progressively gets a little bit more into what you need to do. Not necessarily like more stuff that you have to watch, but maybe incorporating like a specific short form or a demo piece might unlock it for you. So it'll be different every time in order to unlock the next one and the next one and the next one. Some of them will be almost kind of like hidden in a clue, but it'll be pretty easy for you to understand. But just kind of makes it kind of go along with the whole theme with this nostalgic feel that I've kind of given it with these badges. So once you unlock all of them, the very last one, like I said, if you're my age, you'll know exactly what it is. And if you don't, you can add a comment down at the bottom saying, I don't know what the hell this is. And you'll probably have people jump on and start commenting about it. So that is the badges. Those are the badges. And and they'll be spread out throughout the site, different tasks that you have to complete in order to open those up. So up at the top, you can hit hide, and what that'll do is that'll take them away. So that'll clear your screen. The certificates, right now, if you don't have any, that's what you will see. If you do have them, I've created some really, really cool certificates of completion for certain parts of the site. So if you complete, let's say, 15% of the site as a whole, then you'll get that first certificate. All the way up to maybe like 75% of the site. I mean, that's a lot. So it would probably take a little while to get there. But if you're marking all of the videos that you're watching complete, of course, the more you watch, the more you're going to start completing the overall percentage of what's in this site or what's in this product. And then once you hit a certain level, those certificates will open up. And when you open your page, you'll be able to see all of those, what you've achieved. And I've taken some time to make them look like super, super cool. And then our Easter eggs right here, I just have a bonus lesson prompt just like a placeholder right now. So the Easter eggs are pretty cool. So Easter eggs are going to be like bonus content for you. So I don't want to tell you exactly what I've created when you find the Easter eggs, or when you unlock those. But I put a lot of time into creating things that I don't have on the site, but lean towards what happens on the floor, right? And how to just make that even more amazing. And it's the program that you would get by finding the Easter egg is something that I could easily, sell for several $100. So the Easter egg content, and there's a lot that I can do with that as far as giving you bonus material. The way that you'll earn the Easter eggs, I don't want to tell you right now. You just have to kind of like figure that out as you go, but you'll understand what needs to be done in order to unlock them. And then once you unlock them, if you've accomplished what you need to accomplish, they will show up here. If you don't own any of it, or if you haven't accomplished it, you'll see nothing. So when you hit Easter eggs, it'll bring nothing up. There might be a video there that kind of gives you an idea of what you might need to do in order to unlock it, or what the content is when you do unlock it. But you won't be able to actually get the content until you've accomplished those tasks. And those will be hidden throughout the site as well. So the badges, the certificates, and the Easter eggs are all going to be based off really how much usage you're putting into the site, and what you're watching, and what you're incorporating into your classes. So kind of adding that whole game effect into it, I think is really, really cool. Plus, I think the navigation is much cleaner and even more user-friendly than it was in the past, which it has always been super user-friendly. And I think that that's why, people like it so much and use it a lot, including myself. So I like it I like it better this way. And when you open up all of your other products, they're all going to have this same look and feel. Of course, the badges and the Easter eggs and things like that probably won't be incorporated into some of the other products, mostly just like this one. So, but the look and the navigation will all be the same. So for our 10-year anniversary, of course, I wanted to do something special for you guys. So I've been working on this for quite a while. I'm going to actually keep what we have in there now too as a backup, because when you do something new like this and you add a bunch of these extra features, you never know what kind of glitches you're going to run into. I've run into a couple, and I've had to make a couple of tweaks here and there. But it's been working great for me for the past month or two. And I want to get everybody into this just to make sure that it's running smoothly. And in the meantime, I'm going to leave the awesome drills product that you have in your library intact the way that it is, because you might like that better. And just in case, because I know that works really, really well, just in case this one has any glitches, we can always kind of use that other one as well until we figure out how to fix things. But I don't foresee anything happening to this one. Everything seems to be working really smoothly so far. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. And I can't wait to get it out to you guys. I will, of course, it'll automatically upgrade in your library, so you won't have to do anything. If you're not a member, you can come on, get your 30 days free starting now, and you're going to get this product as well. It'll be automatically updated and added into your library. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'm Tony with dojohero.com. We'll see you next time.